What does an AI native ERP implementation process look like? How long does it take on average? How many people are still involved?
Yeah, I mean, in classic, I would say consulting fashion, it depends in a lot of ways. But I think, basic structure of how the implementation looks at Echo Park, we really have 5 stages that we go through. There's a planning stage, migrate and reconcile, integrate, train, and go live. Now, since AI native ERPs are more configurable and less customizable, the highlight is really on that data, right? So we, for instance, use kind of a white glove approach where we're pulling some of that data out of your legacy system, entering it into the AI native ERP, and then reconciling it, having you reconcile it, and we're on to the next. So it's a lot of pulling of data, making sure that it's in the right spot, that migrate and reconcile, phase, like I said, right? Is specifically around being able to integrate with a lot of these best of breed solutions around, which I'd like to talk about a little bit later if we can. But the native integrations that are being built into these AI native ERPs today is a lot better, smarter than it ever has been for any of the legacy ERPs. So for us, integrating is really helping you make sure that things are connected in the right way, in the right fashion. And then training is very different in the modern age than it has been in the past, because you have AI there sitting there as a chat functionality, for instance, as a minimum, to answer those functional questions. So you can kind of teach a man to fish in the sense, or teach a woman to fish, basically giving them the tools to be able to say, hey, these are the questions you can ask. These are the prompts you can use to help learn and train. But we're here and we also help train you on the basics of how you utilize the system. And then go live is very, as you would expect from any other ERP, with the sense that we're connecting everything for the first time. We're putting things into place that can allow for you to start utilizing the tool, but you're also trained on how to use the AI, which is really the push